So this project started in April and this is only my second update, I think. Maybe I should actually check that. I should, but I probably won't. Let's just roll with it thinking it's my second update. Welcome back to my channel, and I'm pretty sure this is the second update for my 50 Shades of Purple project Pan. This is a Pantastic Ladies collab created by Jessica Lee, Amanda D and CeCe. It runs from the 15th of April 2021 until the 15th of April 2022, and all that information, including everyone else who has joined in, will be linked down below in the description box. The goal of this is to work on 50 purple items. Just a reminder, I am doing 40-ish purple items, 20 beauty and 20 makeup, and then the last 10 is made up in books. From my last update, I have only used up 2 items and 1 book. Read 1 book, not used up 1 book, but therefore, I think only 3 items down coming into this video, and honestly, we haven't done much better since then. But let's jump straight in. I'm only going to be going through the items that actually have use on them. So if you are interested in actually seeing all 40 beauty / makeup items that I'm working on, check out the introduction video. I'll put it up here just so as a bit of a reminder, but we're only going to be going through the items that I've currently been working on. I'm just going to run down my list, so the ones that have been used up aren't going to be like first or last or anything like that. They're just going to be mentioned during the discussion of all my products, which are all listed here in front of me. First up, we have an empty, and this is the Indulge facial wipes. It took me 18 uses to get this one finished up, and I did quite enjoy them, but I don't really love these one-use face wipes because it isn't exactly fantastic for the environment, but they were great for traveling when I could do so. And I actually finished up using them to remove, I think it was swatches. So they were decent. Will I be repurchasing them? Probably not, but I'm happy to have them done and dusted. Then we have the straightening balm. I've only used this once since the last update, and because of that, the line hasn't gone down. I don't know if I yet like it or not. However, since having my hair cut, I have noticed that when it dries, it's a bit more frizzy because I guess there's not as much weight pulling it down. So I will probably try using this up a bit more in the coming year every time I wash my hair. I don't necessarily want to straighten it, but I do want to take advantage of the anti-fizz effect. So hopefully I'll be able to get this done semi-quickly. Then we actually have the Palmolive shampoo that I was working on. I don't have it with me. It's currently in my shower in another location, but I have used it 10 times. Though in saying that, I've used it 10 times, but like I said, it's in my shower and I share said shower with other people that I live with, and I have a feeling that they have also been using that shampoo because there's no other shampoos in the shower. So I would say that it's probably been used slightly more than 10 times, but I myself have used it 10 times. Hopefully it will be an empty by the next update. Then we have another empty. This is the Cloran conditioner. It was like a gel conditioner. Putting it in my hand and mushing it in my hand, I felt it was a bit more like a shampoo. And the same kind of went when I put it in my hair. It wasn't overly nourishing, but it did the job. When I put it in my hair, it did condition. I just wouldn't say it was as nourishing as the conditioners that I normally use. Therefore, I won't be repurchasing it. It's not my favorite type of conditioner, but I was happy to use it up and get it out of my collection and out of this project. And sorry, this actually only took me 6 uses to use up. I had to use quite a decent amount of it because I had very, very long hair. So I had to use quite a lot of it to get that conditioning feeling. Otherwise, it just seemed to, my hair seemed to suck it up, and it wasn't great. So I did have to use quite a lot of it to get my hair conditioned, like I said. So it only took me 6 uses, but like I said, I have a communal shower that others use. Therefore, I'm not sure if I was the only one actually using the product, though I happen to think that I possibly was, because there is other conditioners in our shower that are much better than this one. But it only took me 6 uses, and it's now out of my collection. Then we have the Hamilton Skin Treatment. Last update I was up here, and I've used it 5 times since then, and now I am down here. Though it was on its side, and there's a bit of product here, so it could actually be slightly higher, but I'm about down to here on 5 uses. Then we have the Anko Relax Leave-On Night Mask. I've used this one 5 times. Now, it's not necessarily 5 times since my last update. I've just realized I've been saying since my last update, but I just mark them all off on my sheet. I don't mark when I do my updates. I think that's something I might start doing for the new year, because I've just realized I actually have a lot of trouble figuring it out when I'm doing my updates. So I'm not sure if it's since last update, but since the start of this project, I've used this 5 times. And this is where we're currently. Can you get that in the light? There isn't too much left in there. Maybe I can see the bottom. I can definitely see the bottom. Maybe I would say maybe 5 more uses and we'll be done. So hopefully I can get this used up by the next update. The updates will be bi-monthly, so I've got 2 months to do so, which I hope to do. I don't like to use this every night because I did find that this particular one did break me out when I used it too often. But 5 uses so far. Then we have the Dreams and Desires body lotion. I've used this once since, well, definitely since the last update, because I remember using this just the other day. So last month, or last update, not last month, because it has been many months since that update. Last update, we were up to here, and now we are down to here. It's only been 1 use, and this is probably not my favorite body lotion, but I'm looking forward to moving it out. Then we have another empty. It was a bit of a gimme product, but this is the Rexona Advanced Protection Invisible Dry Pure Antiperspirant. So this took me 78 uses, but this is now done and dusted. Next up, we have the Nutrimetics Restore Anti-Aging Day Cream. I've actually used this exactly 100 times, and you can't tell. Let me just give it, oh, it had a bubble underneath it, and it has just spat everywhere. Let's just rub some of this into my face. Okay, so now I've used it 101 times. I was really worried when I opened up that container then, because it was sitting right up the top, and I was thinking, is that how much I have left? No, this is how much I have left, and I've so far used it 100 times. It has recently started to get these weird little bumps in it. It's like slightly, but when I mush it, it's not lumpy, but it almost looks a bit like when milk starts to curdle. Can you see it better on there? You see those weird little bumps and lumps? It doesn't smell any different, and it feels lovely on my face, but it has started to get these little lumps, and I think it's because where I have used it and taken it. Some of it has been quite hot here lately, which I think might be involved in that, but it is still going fine as it is. It is technically probably out of date. It doesn't have, it says used within 12 months of purchasing, and I've had this for a bit longer than 12 months. So it's probably starting to get close to expiring. So hopefully I can get this done before it's expired. Then we have the Nutrimedix Anti-Aging Eye Cream. I unfortunately can't see through the packaging, so I'm not exactly sure whereabouts on here we are currently sitting, but I've used this 100 times since it rolled into this project. And from the feel of it, we also have a long ways to go with it. I did have a similar kind of container that was also by Nutrimedix, which was the, maybe it was the hydrating, the pink one, the pink version of this, and it took me far longer than any of the other products in that collection took in using up. So I think that this is still going to be around, possibly even past the finale. Then we have the Nutrimedix cleansing wash thingy, which I don't have with me because that is also in the shower. So far I've used it 170, 75, 80, 85, 90, and 95, 100, 102 times. In line with that, I also don't have the toning lotion, the cleanser. Use it in the shower after you use the cleanser. It's also in the shower, also by Nutrimedix. I have used that also 102 times, but we still have a long ways to go with both of those items. Then we have the Maybelline Lasting Fix. This is a makeup setting spray. Last update, I was all the way up there, and I have used it 74 times in total, and now we are down here. This is very, very close to finishing, and probably I could in fact call it done, and it is splurting out in not the most nicest way, but I really want to completely use this item up. So I've currently used it 74 times, and I definitely think that this will be done by the next update. Then we have the Then we have the Rimmel Wonder Swipe. This is in Crave Me 007, and I have used it 8 times since rolling it into this project. Definitely a long ways of finishing it up. The item itself, this here is just the lid, and it's what it kind of looks like, and all of the product is down in this little tubby tub, but there is definitely quite a lot. While I've got it here, I might give you a swipe if I can. There it is right there, but there's definitely quite a lot left in this little jar, so we are a long ways away from finishing it up. Then we have the NYX This Is Everything lip oil. This is in Candy Pop, and I've actually used this 141 times, and it is still going. The packaging is busted, but it is still getting product on the wand. I'm getting close to needing to, I guess, take out the stopper, which I'm hoping to do in the next few days, and hopefully this one will be done by the next update. But this tiny little container, which is only like, what is it, 67 milliliters, I think. I can't really tell as it started to rub off, but I've literally already got 141 uses out of it. This is a well worth your money product. I've just compared this one to this one. These are about the same size, and this is 1.6 mils. So I'm assuming that this is actually 1.7 milliliters. So for why would have I thought it was 67 milliliters? Where was my brain even at just before? But 1.7 milliliters, and I'm already on 141 uses. But moving on to the next one, which is also a NYX product. This is the NYX Liquid Suede in Amethyst. Yes, it is. And I've only used this one twice since introducing it to this project. Then I have this Forever Lights, I think it's Forever Lights, Forever Metallic Light lipstick. This is 100 Mauve Star. And, oh, I can't open it. Got it. And I've actually used this 69 times. So that is all that is left. There is hardly anything left in there. But I'm hoping to just... I'm still getting stuff on my lips when I use it. So let me give you a swatch to show you. So I'm still, see, I'm getting a decent amount of product. So until it's hurting to get the product onto my lips, or I'm not getting any product, I'm going to continue using it. I am not going to dig out whatever is left inside the bullet, but I'm going to keep using it until I basically can't use it anymore. So I'm currently on 69 uses, and hopefully this is another item that will be done by the next update. I know I said that I wasn't going to mention items that I haven't used yet in this update, but I do want to mention these 4 nail polishes. These are the Sparkle Sands, Essence Color and Go, Beauty Beats, and Essence Ultra Gloss and Shine nail polish. I originally said that I wanted to use these up, I'm pretty sure. Let me double check. Yes, I originally noted that I wanted to use all these products up. And let's be honest, that is not going to happen. I thought about dropping the goal down to using 5 times, but my current record, especially with this bad boy that was in my Partners in Cream project for 12 months and it only received 2 uses, that is also most likely not going to happen. So instead of rolling these items all out of this project, which I did consider doing, I'm actually going to give myself a new goal, which for most may seem like a bit of a gimme goal, but considering my current track record with nail polishes, it's actually a little bit of a difficult goal. And my goal is going to be to use each one of these items at least once. So these 4 items will be getting 1 use only. That is the new goal, 1 use each, and then they will have reached their goal. And to be honest, I'm actually going to be quite happy with myself if I manage to use all of these at least once, because I've not been doing very well at all with nail polish over the last 12 months. So yes, updated goal for these items. Then we have the NYX blush. This is in Lollipop Hop, and my goal is to hit pan. We are getting quite deep into the pan, so I'm hoping to hit pan soon. I have currently used it 56 times. Then we have the Nutrimetics Marble Eyes. This is in the shade Venus. Currently I've used this 8 times and my goal is to use it 50 times. So I need to use it at least another 42 times. So let's see how well that goes. Then we have the Essence Is This Purple? Is it purple? Is it purple eyeshadow? I have kind of damaged the packaging, which is a bit disappointing, but this is where we are here. As you can see, that shiny little pan. My goal was to hit pan, and it took me 15 uses to do so. So this one, oh, see, it's damaged. This one will be rolling out of this project. Then we have the Essence Lip Liner. This is in, I think it's Sucker for Grey. Is that what it's called? Sucker for Grey. But it is a bit more of a purpley grey, as you can see, just there. And my goal is to use this 50 times. Currently, I've used it 26 times. Then we have the Revlon Ultra HD Matte Lip Mousse. This is in Death Valley, and it is, I have to smell it. It kind of smells a bit like the pink in the Neapolitan ice creams, if you know what that means, or if that is just an Australian thing. I'm not 100% sure on that, but that's what it kind of smells like. So my goal is to use this up, and so far I've used it 29 times. Then we have the Metal AF. This is from Australis, and it is in the shade Emerald. I did have to take out the stopper, and they're really, let me see if I can get you. There's really not much left. After I took the stopper out, it does look like there's a bit at the bottom that was really hard to get to even without the stopper, and it started to go really gloopy and gross, and it's kind of all dried up. But last update I was up to here, just there, and now I've finished it. It did take me 16 uses to finish it up, and honestly, I will probably not be repurchasing this one or any other type of liquid eyeshadow. It's not really my favorite. Then we have the Revolution Ultra Glow Cool Glow palette, and I was working on this purple shade just here, and my goal was to hit pan. And can you see that? There. As you can see, there is pan, and it took me 51 uses to hit pan. So I'm happy that that is another item that I've met my goal on. Another item I've met my goal on, it comes from the NYX Sugar Trip Squad palette, and that was this purple over here. My goal was to also hit pan on this one. As you can see, there is the pan. It took me 12 uses to hit that pan. So yeah, this one will also be rolling out. And excited to say another one that has met my goal. I put in less eyeshadows than I had originally planned to, because I actually thought it would take me a lot longer to hit pan on all these eyeshadows, but it actually hasn't, which is great. But this is my Belle Violet from my Revolution the Emily the Wants palette. It has this big mirror, so let me just use my book to cover up the mirror. Okay, so we were working on this shadow right here, Belle Violet, and my goal was to also hit pan. As you can see, there's a shiny little pan down in there, and 5, 10, 15, and this actually took me 16 uses to hit pan. Oops, I'm dropping everything. Things are going very, very, very bad. Then we have the Essence Lash Princess. Currently, I've used this 80 times, and there is still a ways to go. I do not follow that 3 months usage suggestion guide. I just keep using it until it goes super gooky or flaky, or it hurts my eyes, one of those things, or dries up. I've never actually managed to completely use up one of these before the product does go bad, which makes me think that, you know, you buy these items that are about this size, but how much of that mascara is wasted? Why don't they make mascaras like less product? You know, maybe keep the tube the same size, but less product, and obviously cheaper. Don't be charging me the same price if you're putting less product in it. But because currently, I mean, I don't know about others maybe they are getting through mascara more so than I am, but for me, I've never completely finished up a mascara before the product started to go bad. And I even used my last Essence mascara for 12 months before it went bad, and I still was not able to completely use it up. But this one is still remaining in this project, and I've used it 80 times. And that is all the beauty and makeup products that I'm currently working on. In regards to the book section of this project, just a reminder, I completed 1 book by the last update, and since then I have completed 1 more. So the book I read by this update is Heartstopper Volume 4. It's by Alice Osman. If you're interested in hearing a bit more about that book, make sure you check out the Colour Me Reading video that will be coming out shortly. Hopefully maybe the same day as this, maybe the day after, but in the next time soon, very close to this update, it will be announced in that one, because I did read it at the start of December. But December's color for Colour Me Reading is purple. So hopefully next update I will have a few more purple books, because I'm not going to manage to read all my purple books by the end of December, but I'm probably going to continue reading them into January, etc., because the Colour Me Reading project will be coming back for 2022, but it is changing. It is in a metamorphosis, so stay tuned to hear about that in January. Or if you're interested in finding out more details and joining the Colour Me Reading project, please let me know down in the comments or send me a message via Instagram. Okay, so I have finished these up. Anyway, I have finished these 6 items. I've hit goal on these 6 items since the last update, plus an additional books. So that's 7 items all up for this update, bringing me to a total currently of 10 items completed in this 50 item project, with only January, February, March, April, only 4 months to finish all of it. So that means I hopefully need to be trying to hit goal on 10 items per month, which means 20 items per update to actually completely finish all the items in this project. But that's all I've got for today. So I'm Verity. That's the second update for the 50 Shades of Purple project pan. And now to the outro.